Hi, my name is Christina and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, hey, welcome. And on this channel, I'm documenting my fitness journey. I do lifestyle videos, documenting my weight. First goal is to lose 40 pounds. Overall goal is to lose 70 pounds. And I'm on week 2. I started in January, started with the Daniel fast, and did a lot of ups, a lot of downs, and I just decided to reclaim and start over and finish off with a bang at the end of the year. So yeah, I got 5 more months to get it right, and right now I'm feeling better. I've been going to the gym, been eating clean meals. I'm doing a whole food, a plant-based diet for 1 month. And I just wanted to tell you guys the story of why I decided to go back on plant-based diet. So in the beginning, I was thinking about, and I spoke about it a little bit on my channel, wanting to go back onto the Daniel fast. But I wasn't too sure about going on the Daniel fast because of the restrictions and just because my main focus was weight loss. I didn't want to put the Daniel fast in, like, for me, the Daniel fast is more of a spiritual fast. Me giving up for something for God to just focus and pray. And at this moment, I feel like if I was to do the Daniel fast, it would be more for me to lose weight. And it just didn't sit right with me. Me and my husband talked about it a little bit. And he was telling me that it's okay. Like, I can still do the Daniel fast, even if my goal is weight loss. Like, it shouldn't matter. But to me, I just didn't feel comfortable doing it. So I told myself that I wasn't going to do it. And it's funny because you never know who's watching you when you're doing things. And when I did my fast at the beginning of the year, my coworkers had went out to eat and they was watching me, the foods I was eating, and was asking a lot of questions. So I was talking to them about the Daniel fast and what it is and my beliefs on why I was fasting and stuff like that. So fast forward to at the beginning of the month. So we're in August 2025. At the beginning of the month, one of my coworkers that sit next to me was like, "Christina, what was that fast you was doing again?" Sorry. What was that fast she was doing again? She was like, "I think I want to do it. Like, I think I want to do a fast, connect closer to God, and change the way I'm eating." And she was asking me all the foods that she can eat. She never heard this story of Daniel.
Or chips. Or whatever.
Oh, sorry.
Out of a bag.
She never heard this.
Here's what happens.
Ooh. Sorry. So she had never heard the story of Daniel, and so she decided, she was like, "Where is it at?" So I gave her the location, and she was like, "When I go home tonight, I'm going to read the story of Daniel. I want to understand, the fast and what I'm going to be doing." And she was just, she was excited. I was excited for her. She was so excited to start, to pray, to just connect. And, but she was also nervous, very nervous. It was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Tell me again, Christina, how did you do it? What did you eat? Like, just the confirmation. She just needed me to keep, like, telling her, like, you can do this, you got this, you know. And so this whole time it was about 2 or 3 days, she kept asking me every day, I'm about to go grocery shopping, I got my list, these are the things that I have. You motivated me so much to start. I watched you. I seen how committed you were. I seen the changes that you were making. And it's really motivated me all the way from January. Now we're in August to want to start and commit and do something. And something in my heart said, Christina, don't let her do this alone. Like, if you can, then give her the support. So I told her at the end of the day, I was just like, I'm going to pray on it, but something is telling me that I'm going to do it with you to support you or whatever. And she got so excited. I've never seen nobody get so excited about fasting and doing something for God. Like, and she's religious, but she's like, she believes in God, but she's not a Christian, or I don't know. She said something like that. I'm not a Christian, but I believe in God. But, so just to be able to touch even one person, and it felt good. So I did pray on it. And I was again like, I can't do the Daniel fast, because for me, like I explained earlier, it wasn't something that I felt like that was for me in that moment, that my mind was so focused on losing weight and getting healthy that I felt like it wasn't for God. But I wanted to do something to help and so it would feel like I'm being supportive to somebody. So I told her I'm going to go on a plant-based whole food diet. So basically, I'm eating all the foods. I'm still praying. I'm still focusing on connecting with God. But like I said, I did have some alcohol on the weekend, so I didn't give that up. But for the food, and I am eating a little more, processed food, not a lot, but I'm not as strict as like when I was doing the Daniel fast. I didn't eat no preservatives, no additives. Like, I'm not as strict. I'm just doing like whole foods and plant-based, which is still a lot. Like, but the whole point of this, and then like us being able to talk about scriptures that we read, connect with the foods and recipes, and it just gave me somebody like in my workplace where I can connect on a different type of level. And it just goes back to say that you never know who's watching you, even like whatever you do, like for the Lord, to better yourself, to like, I didn't know like she was looking at me like that. And it's been a lot of people, not just her. She was the only one that actually wanted to do it with me, but it's been several people that I see who watch my video, or who just family members or people around me, who once I really commit to something and they see the changes, they don't always say it to you, or they don't always come up to you and just be like, they see the changes. But best believe people are watching, and people are taking notes of, you know, everything that I'm doing. And that's why, one of the reasons why I try my best to carry myself as a Christian, and be as much like Christ as I can. I know I'm not perfect, and I know I fall short, but I also always try to walk and do things as if I'm just being an example for somebody else, and always trying to better myself to do better, because it's people always around taking notes and watching you. And I don't never want nobody to be like, well, you say you a Christian, or you say this, but you doing this. And I know, like I said, nobody's perfect, but I'm gonna always do my best to be my best. And when I fall short, I'm gonna just keep on trying to do better. So it was a short chat today, just giving whoever's watching this the encouragement to just be example. And just because you feel like people not watching, or even God, like you feel like he not noticing the changes, or noticing you, I forgot about you, he hasn't. And just keep being the best version of you. And that's all I have for right now. And it was just a little something that was on my mind. If you're new here and this content is interested to you, please subscribe and like the video. If you want to ask me a question or continue the conversation in the comment section, we can just leave it down below. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.